Hello, welcome back to the 2025 AFLW Apprenticeship season. Let's get on with the show. This episode of today's show of the AFLW Apprenticeship season, we've got round 4 results and round 5 previews. So, before we get on the way, we do have the first week results and the second week of the semi-finals. All the action that will be with your host BJ and co-host Aidan Berry. So stay tuned for all of that. But let's get on with the round 4 results. And almost games will play on the 6th of September. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 games split, and the games we want Saturday games are 1, 2, 3, 4, and another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 games scheduled on one day. So the first game is Melbourne versus Richmond at Cages Fields in Melbourne. The Nun win second week of the Indigenous round. We had the Nun Demons, Melbourne Demons, 9-4. They took the win 8-9, 57 to 8-20. It should have been a lot straighter. Richmond knew how to straight, but that's okay. Go back to the training track and do that well. We come to the second game. Gold Coast versus GWS. Both teams yet to really get on their season track. And it was Gold Coast 7-10-52, 4-9-33 GWS Giants. The next team we have all the Nets, and we're going to Icon Park, Melbourne. The second game was the Gold Coast and GWS Giants was at People's First Stadium on the Gold Coast. So back to Icon Park for Carlton versus Western Bulldogs. Carlton taking the win, and they're doing pretty nicely. Final score 7-7-49 to 4-3-39, 4-9-33. The next game is at Cages Field Stadium in Cairns. I believe there's 2 sets of that. So Hawthorn versus Yoyoka St Kilda Saints. And well done to the mighty Hawthorn Hawks, 5-10-40 to 2-5-17. 23-point victory to the Hawks. The next game, and my goodness, we continue on this now. Head to Sunday football. And it's Sydney Swans versus Ponta with the Spiritual Dockers at Henson Park, Sydney. Well done to Sydney on the win, 9-8-62. 9-8-62, defeated 5-7-37, a 25-point victory to the Sydney Swans. And we come into the maybe entertainment game was down at Norwood in South Australia. Adelaide Crows were taking the Brisbane Lions. Well done to Brisbane Lions for 6-5-41, 6-2-38. With 9 for Kiana Crows. Good effort, heads up, always next week. Brisbane Lions, well done with the win. And 3 games remaining. We go back to Under Street Oval in Melbourne. North Melbourne, the Kangaroos are 9-4 Collingwood Mackay's. North Melbourne, Barty Good, 8-2-50, 8 goals 10, 58, 2-1, 13. For the mighty Collingwood Mackay's. And we got 2 games. It's Geelong taking to go down to Winning Hill in Melbourne for the Essendon's home game. They take, well, Essendon and Geelong go head-to-head at Windy Hill. Well done, Geelong, with the win, 8-10-58 to 4-3-27, 31-point victory to the Geelong Cat. And for the final game, it was unfortunate with Port Adelaide for 9-4 Yatipi Port Adelaide. West Coast Eagles, I do apologise, not trying my best to get pronounced to the Indigenous words and what they mean, but Port Adelaide came out on top and they thought they were going to take the 11-point victory into a win. Then West Coast came hard. They really came hard. They're kicking 1 goal, 2, 5 goals straight. So final score 10-4-64. West Coast, well done on the win, 7-3-45 to go to the Missile Reserve Park in where West Coast host their games. So there you go. The final scores, well done to the winners, the Narn Demons, Melbourne Demons, Gold Coast Suns, Carlton Blues, Hawthorn Hawks, Sydney Swans, Brisbane Lions, Kangaroos, Geelong Cat, and West Coast Eagles with the Indigenous word. So the teams I went for this round was Narn Demons, Gold Coast Suns. We went for Carlton, Hawthorn, Sydney, Adelaide, North Melbourne, Essendon, and Geelong. So a pretty decent round for that. So we go straight into the previews and we continue on Saturday football with 1, 2, 3, 4 games. Yeah. First up is at Victoria Park, Collingwood vs Sydney. And we have both teams are pretty in good form, but I think Sydney can call the upset. So, but Collingwood are pretty good when they go on the roll. So I think I'm going to go for Sydney with game. Carlton and Gold Coast. Well done, Gold Coast, with their first win of the season. But this is Play Icon Park. Gold Coast need to want to get back-to-back wins. I think they believe they can do that. But I ain't going with Carlton with that. We got the two Indigenous words. Do apologise of pronouncing it, but Port Adelaide and Melbourne go head-to-head. This is the Allenton Oval in Adelaide, South Australia, and I am going to really like say Port Adelaide with the win, but Narn Demons with the win. All right, GWS Giants, Western Bulldogs. This is played in Canberra and at Marticle Oval. And Giants and the Bulldogs are head-to-head on this oval. They're pretty good at playing this oval in traditional. But I think Western Bulldogs really have a chance of winning this game. We go to the Sunday schedules. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games to share. Here we go. We're back at Windy Hill in Melbourne. Essendon versus St Kilda. Yoka Saints and St Kilda. I reckon they can do it, but I'm back in Essendon Bombers again. We go to Richmond and Geelong at Icon Park, and I'm going with Richmond and Geelong. Geelong with the win. Next up, we go to Tasty Davian Frankinson, and that's where Hawthorn hosts their games. That take on Keanu Crows. No, for the Adelaide Crows. Then we're going back to the original names as no more Indigenous round. But after that loss, I think Hawthorn taking a big win. I think Keanu Crows, Adelaide Crows to take the win. 2 games remaining, Brisbane versus the Kangaroos. And then the Waffle Showdown at Fremantle Community Bank. Before we get that, Brighton Homes Arena for the Brisbane Lions and the Kangaroos. Kangaroos was that, and West Coast was the other game. That is it. They're my tips, they're my predictions, they're my results, all done and dusted. It's been an honour to continue on as we reach the 2025, the halfway mark of the AFLW season. Friendship points. Who I think should win it? It's all Kangaroos. They are the best. I'm going to go through quickly and result who's on top to bottom, from bottom to top, as they should say. So first up is GWS Giants in 18th, Richmond in 17th, Fremantle 16th, Gold Coast Suns with that win go up to 15th place, with St Kilda Saints, Yoka Saints in 14th, Collingwood 13th, Western Bulldogs 12th, 11th Geelong with Port Adelaide, DB Ponte Power, Port Adelaide 10th, Brisbane Lions in 9th, Keanu Crows, Adelaide Crows in 8th, Essendon Bombers in 7th. We have West Coast Eagles. We have Carlton Blues in 5th, Hawthorn in 4th, Sydney Swans in 3rd, in 2nd. And after this incredible run, they have won the highest, biggest percentage so far after 4 rounds of football. The Kangaroos, as they dominate, they go back to back with exactly the top 4 are undefeated with 4 wins, no losses, and no draws. So that's all we have for today, but stay tuned for all the results and the previews of the AFL Men's final series. It continues on to the second week. So stay tuned for all of that with BJ and Aiden. We have the international agenda to come and many more, and stand by for the big award show on the BJ show. All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you all very soon. All right. The BJ show is out.